Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'll show you how to use Onebot electric bicycle. So this one S1 and this one S2, and all of them very similar display and about the same way you need to start with all of them. Even if you have S7, it's about the same. So the first things you need to do, remove from the box. You probably already did it. And once you remove from the box, you assemble, attach the handlebar if you need. Some of them comes fully assembled as well. So let's say you remove and the bike is ready to ride, but before you're doing that, you have to charge the battery. It's a number one priority to charge the battery right out of the box, because some of them may have already dead battery, so you need to charge it completely until on the charging block the green light turn on. When you plug in, it will be red. Once it's turned on the green, it takes about 4 to 5 hours. It's vary bike to bike. The charger usually small with Onebot, but it should charge it perfectly. It will get a little bit hot, but don't worry, it should be fine. It's normal for those chargers. They get a little bit hot, but they shouldn't get on fire. I use them all the time and many bikes for Onebot. The next step you need to do is to check the air pressure in your tires. Every tire would have on the side the number how much psi pressure you need to put. Follow the instruction, the maximum and the low. So I usually put between 35 to 45, sometimes 50. I usually put a little bit less on the front, more on the rear. That's my preference. But you follow your preference. Make sure they is tight, because if the pressure is too low, you might get flat. If it's pressure too much, you also might get flat and they might get explode if it's too much. The second, you would need to learn how to use them, and I'll show you right now. So I start with Onebot S1. So you'll see some scratches sometimes on display because there's a film. You would need to just lift it up and remove, and the screen should be just perfect. Okay, so you do this first. Second, you want to know how to use this light. All of them about the same. This one is rounded with S2. It's like this light. All of them great because it moves together with your handlebar, so it's much better than many other brands which attach to the frame. So what you do, you turn it on, you press the M, hold it for 50 seconds. Once you charge it, make sure you charge it 100%. Some of them will have percentage, some of them will not. It depends on the batch you're going to receive, but it doesn't matter. It still do the same function, and you have 0 miles on display and number 1 speed. Sometimes it's good to turn it to 0, so it will be safer. But again, it doesn't matter. It's a 0, it's great to start to ride the bicycle in the future. So first step you do to turn on the light, you press the plus sign and hold it for a few seconds. And you will see on the side, you'll see headlight. I'm not sure if all of them will show you headlight on the display, but the light will be on over here. I have a plastic here because I'm going to sell this bike. But to turn off the light, you press plus again and it will be off. If you want to turn off the bicycle, you press the M, it will be on. That's as easy. Also, here's the brakes. Usually, like left side will be on the left side. The front one would be on the left side. The right side would be the rear one. So you might want to check before you ride, so you know which one you brake. I recommend to brake always with the rear and then the front, softly on the front, because the mini bikes you can fall if you brake very hard on them. So let's start it. About programming, and you can see it's very bright display. Even on the sun, it's very bright over here. You can see very clear, so it's very good. You can also move it. If it's too tight, there's a button like some screw underneath. You can loosen up and move the display. Same thing, you can adjust this brakes lever to make it more comfortable. Underneath there should be some nut. You can loosen up and move it the position you want. So on the right side there is a button for horn. Okay, so it comes with a horn, and it comes with a throttle, half throttle. So when you turn it, it will activate the rear wheel. Okay, so you can ride it as motorcycle, and it comes with 3 different speeds. To switch the speeds, you press the plus sign, it will move the pedal assist level 2, level 3, and the speed of the bicycle depends on the pedal assist level. Then higher pedal assist level selected here, then faster the throttle will go, and you can see it right away. And the motor is very quiet, but pretty much powerful. So you get about, right now, you see, 15 to 60 miles, but usually I get about 16 to 70 miles when I start to ride it. So next, you need to change kilometers to miles if you want to. So you press plus and minus sign together. Once you see like P0, you press M once, and then you'll see over here 1 mile. So you press plus or minus, it will change kilometers to miles. So let's say you want to stay with miles, so you need to make sure it says miles. If you want to change with kilometers, you need to make sure it says kilometers. So once you decide which way you want, you press M again, and the next will be diameters of the wheels. Next, you don't do anything, you just keep pressing M, because you shouldn't change any parameters over there, and until you see 000. Once you see it, it means you're all set to ride. Also, you can see trip miles, and you can switch by pressing M. You'll go to odometer. If you press one more time, you'll see how much bicycle was on, so you know the time you actually ride this bicycle. And that's how you use this. The charging port on the S1 is underneath over here. Okay, with S2, it's in different location. It's right over here. And every model would have different location. This S2 comes with the same seat, but I decided to spoil my wife and get her this seat, which is more comfortable, of course. But the original one also is not bad. If you're riding under 5 miles per trip, perfect seat as well. And I like this design as well. S2, if you're interested, right now they are like almost 50% off. You can check the link in description for all the discounts from Onebot I have. They offer to my channel special discounts, which will save you a lot of money. And the bicycle is actually great, because this one aluminum, 37 pounds. I think this one is like 39 pounds, but this one has a little bit bigger battery, I believe. And also, this bicycle has a magnesium frame. So magnesium frame is stronger, and it's unique design. You will not find the same bicycle anywhere. I think they used to sell them for $600. In Europe, they sell about even more. But right now, it's around $300. So you can check the link in description. Also, it's compliant with all the laws in Europe, I think. So it's going through all this passing tests or whatever. Like, so the bicycle is good. Onebot is actual manufacturer. That's why the prices can be as low, and it's not because they are bad, it's just because they try to market themselves out in USA, and that's why they offer this low price at loss right now. So they're not really making any money, they are just trying to get into the market. And thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.